It is 6:24 on the clock. The Sinner's Guide to a Holy Happy Hour. Do I have your attention yet? Because I should. That's how you could describe a new book written by a Baylor professor.
It's actually called Drinking with the Saints, and we're here with Michael Foley, who is a professor again at Baylor, and you teach great texts, so you know a lot about the great texts. And you have made this amazing book. How would you describe Drinking with the Saints?
Well, it is a book that pairs beer, wine, and cocktail suggestions for the feast days of the church calendar.
How did you come up with this idea? I'm just intrigued to know, what made you think of, I've got to write this book?
Well, I found dozens and dozens of Christian cookbooks on the market, but I couldn't find a single Christian bartender's guide, so I thought we need to do something about this.
All right, and so every day is kind of like a calendar. If you open the book, it shows all the different days. So what is today's recipe? And tell us a story behind it.
This is a big day in the church calendar. It is the Feast of Sts. Peter and Paul.
Okay.
And so we have, in honor of St. Peter, a Gibson martini. And the reason why we have a Gibson is because the distinguishing feature of a Gibson are the pearl onions as the garnish.
Right.
And we actually have a special twist on the Gibson today. We have a special garnish where you see the two pearl onions, but they are in the shape of the keys of St. Peter.
Very cool. All right, so I've given you your ice. Let's talk about what the recipe entails.
Yes, tell us what we need to help you out here.
It's very simple. We just fill
martinis, very simple.
Exactly. Fill the shaker with ice. We do just a shot of gin, and we have a nice local gin here, Brazos gin, which has nice floral notes, so we'll just put in a shot.
Okay.
You can do a little more than that if you want.
I think you're right.
We're not drinking it, so.
All right, and then we have, of
just
course,
a dash of dry vermouth.
Okay.
just a dash.
And in Drinking with the Saints, we recommend that you shake it 40 times. It's a good biblical number of penance.
All right, Justin, you want to shake?
40, okay, I'll do 20, you do 20.
Okay, go ahead. So, as you're going through this, do you do this every day, or how did you find the recipes for every day?
It took a few months and, well, almost a year to research the whole thing. I had to research both the background of the saint as well as the various kinds of alcohol, so
All right,
it was a fun research project.
I bet that was, actually.
All right, so we're all set, and we're going to strain it.
Oh, okay.
Like so.
Looks beautiful.
And then our garnish.
That's really interesting. And there's actually going to be, if people want to get a copy of this book, a book signing coming up pretty soon, too.
That's right. We have a book signing at Twin Liquors on Bosque Boulevard, July 8th from 6 to 8 p.m.
All right, the book is available right now on Amazon and BarnesandNobles.com. Drinking with the Saints. Coming up, we're going to be making another type of drink with you. And what's the name of the next drink?
A milk brandy punch.
Milk brandy
sounds
punch.
interesting.
Coming up after this, we'll be right back.